Stereo Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. What's up in this Louis Stereo Your Legs Media? The big story, Mathieu Van der Poel. Exactly a big story. He says, well, it's sort of understandable what he says, but he's talking about that the Tour de France and the Giro d'Italia is not really his cup of tea. If you think about it, Mathieu Van der Poel is the type of guy. He goes out to win. He wants to be competitive. And he wants to be, for lack of better words, number one. He just like playing second fiddle. So when he's doing the Tour de France, he's basically riding for Jesper Philipsen. And he said he doesn't mind doing that. And it really adds to the race. Because just imagine if Jesper Philipsen didn't have Mathieu Van der Poel, then he'd have a hard time beating Biniam Girmay and all the other top sprinters. So, and the other thing is, like, even on those like stages like that are considered breakaway stages, and that the sprinters decide that they want to try to get that stage as well. So Matthew could be working hard, like day after day after day, for 20 days and not get the result that he's desiring, he's going after. And you know, like I said, it's 20 days of racing, and where he could do 4 or 5 monuments and get some really big wins and some really big payouts. So I totally get it. I totally understand why he wouldn't really favor the Tour de France, and why the Tour de France, in my opinion, is. And even when you watch him, if you watch him, look at his facial expressions. You know, when he's in the race, it's like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. You know, I'm here, going through the motion, and you know, it's one thing to be like a George Hincapie or a rider like a George Hincapie. Who else is a big domestic rider? Like, you know, Adam Yates. It's one thing to be those type of riders and to really to make your whole focus on assisting other riders to be number two. But Mathieu Van der Poel is number two to nobody. I don't care what you say, how much he's helped Philipsen. Mathieu Van der Poel is number two to nobody. So it's really not surprising to me to see the comment. So to some people, they're going to be like, Mathieu Van der Poel, this and that, and he should be, go for the Tour de France and try to win the Tour de France. He's not a Tour de France rider. He wasn't brought up and developed in that style of riding. He came up to cyclocross, and then the cyclocross transferred into the one-day classics, because the one-day classics are tough, they're hard, and require a lot of strength and like endurance. So, and that's exactly what it gives. And that's exactly what it gives the people. It gives us tons of entertainment. So do you want to see a man do the Tour de France, not really happy doing the Tour, because he doesn't get, this is crazy. He's done how many Tour de France's and how many stages has he won? Is in no comparison to the races that he's won in cyclocross, to the races he's won like the classics and the monuments and stuff. So he's got a lot of victories in the one-day stage races, and that's where his specialty is, and that's where it lies. So I totally get it. Do you get it? Do you understand? Are you upset, or how do you feel about the fact that he said that it's not really his cup of tea? He doesn't really fancy, the Tour de France, and it is for some riders. He's not a Julian Alaphilippe. It's like Julian Alaphilippe is he's from France, and he brings a certain pizzazz and panache to La Tour de France. He brings a certain pizzazz and panache just to cycling in general. So, like, to really, if you really put it into perspective, what do you want to see? Do you want to see the best? Do you want to see the best of, sorry, let's pray that I don't fall down these really big stairs. Do you want to really see the best from every rider and what they can produce and stuff? So let's try to break this down. That Giro d'Italia, because it doesn't just include the Tour de France. It includes the major stage race. So the Giro d'Italia. So you see the Giro d'Italia that he done that. He finished that. He had the big duke out with Biniam Girmay. That was pretty cool to see. And then like he's talking about his focus is going to be more on like maybe 1 week stage races, which suit him a bit better. He said he's gonna. There's a good chance that he's gonna do Paris-Nice this year, and unlikely to do Tirreno Adriatico. So that's something that's going to be interesting to see how he does that. And the other thing is to see if he could get a third Paris-Roubaix, because Wout van Aert, it's like Wout van Aert is really trying for the big wins, but he's not getting them. So who's going to get Paris-Roubaix? Will it be Wout, or will it be Mathieu Van der Poel, or will it be somebody else? I think Vinny could do all right at Paris-Roubaix, because yeah, he's just got to get his head in the rudder. But you see the Intermarché jerseys as well? They dope. Anyway, on top of that, there is also what am I going to mention? This year's Tour de France. If you look at this year's Tour de France, it's actually a lot of the stages suit. They're more suitable to the likes of Mathieu Van der Poel. So this year's Tour de France, he can probably get a few wins. So saying this and saying what he said, who knows? He may be just setting people up and trying to put people off, like say oh, I'm not really interested in the Tour de France, and then come out, go shebang, come out to do this year's Tour de France, still ride for Philipsen, and then just come in and blow the doors off of everybody on the stages that are more suited to Mathieu Van der Poel. So we could do that in another video. We'll go over the videos and we'll have a look and see at the videos that suit Mathieu Van der Poel. I mean at the stages that suit Mathieu Van der Poel, because apparently this is more of a Mathieu Van der Poel friendly Tour de France. And the whole thing is they're trying to make it a bit harder, like 1 day-ish harder, so that like Poggi, even if he does win, they think he will win, but I think they want the other contenders like Jonas Vingegaard to be able to stay closer. They don't want like such a massive margin in the between time-wise between like first and like second and third and all of that stuff. So they want it to be a bit more competitive. And I think that's the main reason why they changed it. And people say they've made the course to go against Poggi. They haven't made it to go against Poggi. They've made it to be more competitive, so that it's not such a big disparity between the riders, the first and second and all of that. But we're gonna look a little later into Mathieu Van der Poel, the stages that are probably more for him, that'll probably suit him as well. And then we'll go from there. So it looks like it's going to be like an interesting Tour de France. And like I said, who knows? Mathieu Van der Poel may be just trying to, just play, like bluff everybody. Like, I really don't care about the Tour de France. And then seeing that the Tour de France at a lot of the stages actually suit his skill set, and just come off and blow everyone's doors off and win like 5 or 6 stages or something. Like, he probably won't contest for the yellow jersey or anything like that, because that's obviously not his interest. And that's how he's not that style of a rider, because he doesn't have the climbing skills like that to really go after the long stages and stuff. So we shall see. So we'll see what happens. Is Mathieu Van der Poel just trying to bluff everybody, and just I'm not really interested, and then come out and win 4 or 5 stages, and that would be crazy. Him win 4 or 5 stages, then Jesper Philipsen winning about a bunch of stages. But then the other thing we got to talk about the green jersey. People really think the green jersey battles between Tim Muller and Jesper Philipsen, and they are already discounting Vinny. It's just crazy. The man, he convincingly won the green jersey in 2024. So I've seen different YouTubers make their predictions for the green jersey, and they haven't put Vinny in the green jersey. Well, I'm putting Vinny in the green jersey, and I'm putting Vinny to win the green jersey convincingly. And I don't think the only thing he may not do is get as many wins, but I think his consistency and staying first, second, third, even if he's not first but second, third, his consistency to stay near the front, because we're going to get a lot of different winners from the different stages, but Vinny will always be near the front. And if you watch Vinny's in 2024, he's consistently second, third, and he's coming from a long way back sometimes. So that shows his speed. So that's crazy to me. If you can't if someone to come from as far back, especially like a stage, I can't remember which stage it was, but where Mathieu Van der Poel gave the perfect lead out to Philipsen, and Philipsen like clearly just dusted everybody, but Vinny came from like 8 riders back, and he had to come around the lead out, like the lead out line, the lead out train. So in order to do that, you know, you got to be going much faster than everyone else, because everyone's in the slipstream of the fastest guy. So, and that line is usually moving pretty fast. So for Vinny to come around everybody and I still get second place is pretty amazing. So I think Vinny has some amazing speed, and for people to discount Vinny, you're out of your flipping mind. So anyway, that's Innis Luby Say with your legs media. Mathieu Van der Poel, is he just trying to bluff everybody so that they could come off and win a whole bunch of stages, or does he really not interested in doing the Tour de France? We'll see. Anyway, Innis Luby Say with your legs media. Peace out. On to the next video. Seven Your Legs Media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks, we got lots of stuff coming up. What's up, how you doing? Innis Luby Say with your legs media. I really appreciate your